So hey guys, today I'm gonna show you how to customize or make a dialogue from scratch. So this is based off the Simple Dialog package that I've uploaded on Asset Store. So let's start with the existing scene. Let's say this animated one. So we have our canvas here. We have the white one. So let's say we want to create a new NPC, so we'll just delete this one and we'll remove the existing dialogues on display. Right, so when we hit play, we just have this player running around. Right. So okay, let's create a new NPC. Let's create, we'll just use the white one, and let's change his color to, let's say, red. Let's remove this script. Okay, so we have a square or box, red box with a exclamation mark on his head. Right, so let's do something. So let's say when the player clicks on this NPC, he can change colors, let's say, or the player can change colors. Right, so start by creating a dialogue. Let's create hello there, traveler. Want to change colors? How about red or green or yellow or blue? So these are the dialogues that the NPC will say. Right, so first of all, we need to attach the NPC behavior to this NPC. So let's create a new script. Let's say color changer. Right. So we have this color changer script. So rather than extending this mono behavior, let's extend our base NPC behavior. Right, so it will have access to the dialogue attributes. So we have this base NPC behavior. So when we click on, let's wait for it to compile. So by extending this base NPC behavior, you have access to these properties, which is the thumbnail, the name, and the minimum distance. So the thumbnail is the image that we're going to show when the dialog box opens. The name is the name of the NPC, and the minimum distance is the minimum distance that the player has to be in the radius around the NPC in order for the dialog box to open or stay open. Right, so let's create a new let's just capture this guy's image to create a new thumbnail. The image by default is 100 by 100, so anything above that would do just fine. So let's do let's do 130 by 135 by 135. Right. And let's copy this one into our folder. We'll just put it here. Right. So let's choose this as the thumbnail and name is the color changer. Right. So by default he doesn't have any dialogues, so let's create that. So when you right click anywhere in your assets folder, so right for this demo I have this data folder, so we can right click, create, and just create a new dialog. Let's name this color changer. Right. So you can have this this option has color button, has close button. What it does is it adds a close button on the top right of the dialog, which is over here. So if you have this unchecked, when the dialog pops up it won't have this button. So I'm just going to leave that there. I'm going to create my lines. So as you see we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 lines. So let's do 6 over here, and we have and let's create a folder called color changer. Let's move the dialog into its own folder, and let's create a new folder called lines. Of course, then again, this one can be any folder name that you want, so I'll just name it lines. So inside here let's create 6 lines. So this is our first line. Let's rename this 0, easier for us to remember. So hello there traveler, we don't want this to be auto closing, and because this is the first line we don't want to have a previous button, but we do want a next button, right? Then let's create another one. Let's just duplicate this one and just change the line attribute, because this is the second line we want to have the previous button. So let's do this another 4 times for our other 4 lines. Okay, so how about red or green or yellow, red or green or yellow, and last one is blue. And because this is the last one, we don't want to have the next section, it only has the previous. Okay. So next what we want to do is we want to attach those lines to the dialog. So there's 2 ways to do it. You can click here and you can select the lines, but I feel it's better to just lock this in place and just drag the lines there. So 0 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, and of course we want to rename this to color changer, and let's create this as a prefab. So just drag him over here, and the color changer itself, right? Changer. Dialogs, we want to have one dialog and the color changer dialog. Alright, so when we hit play, there's an error here saying there's invalid dialog index 0. It's because my player has a dialog attached to him, but it has a NPC behavior attached but no dialog, so we don't want that. Let's just remove this one. Just to make sure that there's no more errors. Where is this coming from? Well, let's see if this works. Hello traveler, want to change colors? How about red, green or yellow or blue? And you have this close button, right? So now we want to have we want to call scripts or a custom script that will fire off when the user clicks yes or a button on the dialog, right? So how about color red on this line? Let's add a trigger event. So it has alternative one. Red sounds good, or just okay, right? And let's add a custom callback. So we'll create a callback on this color changer. So let's just change color. So void change color red. Let's see. Or just let's make a generate function with a property string. Let's see. Color. So switch case and let's say color. So case red. Let's change the player or color equals color red. Let's see. So let's make a variable, private variable. So color white. Let's see. Or player color. Right, so if case is red, then play color will set it to color.red and break. Right, let's do one for there's red, green, yellow and blue. So green, yellow, and blue. Right, and we want to change the player to the color. Right, so so how to get that is under our game manager. So if you go to assets, demo, scripts, under our game manager, the game manager already has this player game object. So let's just grab it from game manager dot player dot get component mesh renderer and shed material color equals to the player color. Right, so when the user clicks this button, OK, we want to change it to red, so let's our color changer prefab, did we not apply? Let's apply first. Save the object. Okay, color changer. So it comes out here. Let's call what's that? You need to change it to public. Wait for it to compile. Set color, change color. There it is. So if it's red, we want to change it to red. Save this. Let's do this again. Color changer. So this is green. Color changer. Change color, green. Then this is yellow. So, color changer. Change color to yellow. And for blue, color changer, change color to blue. Right. So don't forget to update the buttons, saying that we want to use this. Sure. Okay. Sure. Cool. Let's see. Alright. Okay, so let's test this out. So red, green, yellow and blue. Hello there traveler, want to change colors? How about red? Alright. Or green, cool. Or yellow, sure. Or blue, oh, okay. Right, so that's how you create a dialogue and lines, and how you call custom methods from your prefabs. So I hope the video has been informative. So thanks, bye.